Okay, this is how you install the Pass-Through Pro 4. So we just purchased this Snap-on Pass-Through 4 device, and before you use it, you have to register your computer. So I just installed this on a Windows 10. Had a super hard time doing it. I got a hold of Snap-on assistance, and believe it or not, the first the first time I called was Opus, and I talked to a rep out there, and they said that I had a defective device, that it would need to be repaired. It's brand new. Come on. So then we called our tech rep, which was super cool and supportive. He gave us the phone number to Snap on, Diag, and so I talked to them, and they guided me an entirely different way of what the instructions tell you to do. Do not follow the instructions; they're totally way off base. And so this is how it has to be done. I'm going to try to walk you through this the best that I can. So I've got this plugged into the USB right here, right now. Okay, so if you downloaded this, if you go to the Snap-on's website there and follow the instructions as far as downloading this program, it's like PTP 404 500 whatever. That is the one that you want to install. You want to go ahead and install that. That's your first step. All right, so then you want to go, you can go to your toolbox here. Okay, but what they're going to try to do is they're going to have you go to activator. Okay, this activator is going to show up like that, and it's going to tell you activate my device. You're going to click on that. You're going to go to pass-through 4, which you got. You hit continue. You're going to fill out all this information, and then the next screen, you're going to fill out some more information, and then the next screen, it's going to tell you to plug this in, and then unplug it and then plug it back in, and it's going to go through and it's going to fail, and then you're going to just get frustrated. So you can go ahead and just forget about doing all that. Just close all that out of there. Open up your J box. Okay, it's going to want to install new programs. Just don't even worry about installing the updated programs at this time. You're going to go here. You're going to see that your pass-through 4, you're going to see a pass-through 4. You're going to click that. You hit auto log in, and you're going to come up with this device is missing. See? That's because it's not registered. So what you have to do is hit the OK button. Okay, you see that little X down here? You know, click that X. It's going to open up this window here. You're going to go up to the support tab. All right, you're going to go to install check. Don't worry about that. Go to device check. Excuse me. Go to device check right there. Device check. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and update. It's going to download it. And what it's doing is it's downloading the driver. It's updating the driver. Go ahead, hit OK. Accept the terms and license agreement, hit install. And you can, by the way, you can unplug this. And actually, it's going to tell you it's going to want to close this. It's going to close the J box. Hit OK. I mean the toolbox. It's going to want to close that toolbox. All right, it's going to come back and it's always going to say that setup was unable to automatically close all the requested applications. Just hit the OK button. Please attach your device after installation is finished. Hit OK. Hit the finish button. Okay, we're good. Now, go over there, click on the toolbox. All right, now plug in the USB. Okay, you're going to have an indicator flashing. Come up here, you're going to select passthrough 4. All right, so it's going to log in. There you go. Now, you go over here. You notice you got more tabs that are that came up on this time. You go to support. You go to device check. You're going to see that that is up to date. Your driver 1.262. Oh, so then you're going to go to install check. And you're going to hit begin install check. You're going to see all your drivers passed. So we're good to go, right? So go ahead and close that. All right. You're going to go down. You're going to search for activator. You can type it in. It's going to come in. I'm going to type it in just so it looks. You can see what it does. I'm going to go activator. It's going to show up there. Okay. You want to click on that. Now it's going to say activate my device. Go ahead and hit activate, hit passthrough pro, hit continue. Your device has already been activated. That's because I did it on the other computer. Okay, so that's how you do it on the next computer. You just do it through the toolbox. You close the application. It's already been activated. It's already been registered, so we don't have to go through all that. But if you didn't, then you would just go ahead and follow the instructions on filling out your name, your address, and all that stuff. And then what you would do is after that, it would tell you to go ahead and put, what type of business you are, and then it'll ask, what vehicles you're planning on, which it doesn't really matter. Just click them all, whatever, and then it'll tell you to go ahead. You hit OK. It'll say unplug your device. You keep everything unplugged. All right. And then after you unplug everything, you hit the OK. And then it'll say plug everything in. No, it'll say plug in the USB. It does not say plug in the vehicle. It says plug in the USB. But what you want to do is you want to plug in the USB and you want to plug in the vehicle. The key does not have to be on. It just needs to be plugged in so it has the external power source from the DLC. Once that is all set, you got both of them plugged in, then you go ahead and hit the OK button, and it'll take you to the registry. It'll take you to activation. You'll see that it's activating. Once that takes place, you're good. Then you can go ahead. If you want to use the J-Box on a different computer, all you do is you register through the J-Box. You activate it. All you're doing is installing the driver on a different computer, okay? And then that's it. That's all you got to do. So we're good on, I installed this on a Windows 10. This happens to be a Windows 11. So if you go to a Windows 11, and you open up your J-Box, even though you registered this thing on the Windows 10, what's going to happen is you're going to have a missing device on another computer because it's not registered on that particular computer. You don't have the drivers installed. So once the drivers are installed, then you can go ahead and use it to log in. And then it'll come in. It'll come into the toolbox. You'll go in here, and then you go to support. All right, and then you'll be able to do what you got to do. So once you get there, you'll have all this information. So like Acura, Honda. Look at that. So it'll load up any walkthrough. This doesn't always work very well. I think it clashes with Adobe. So I don't know what the solution is. If anybody's got any ideas, this is what happens all the time. I think this is an Adobe problem. But you can go to the website and like it'll copy it'll open up the website and you can go through there, da 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 da. So other than that, I don't know why this never works. It, that part works. That's good. You get all your information. So you can tell just by installing the J box that it's like an omen, because from here on out, even installing the J box is completely screwed up instructions, and you're not going to be able to understand anything, and it's going to be a total disaster. And once you get past that, if you can get past that, you might have a shot of actually programming a vehicle, because this is what you're up against. And it's going to be like this throughout every vehicle. It's a pain in the ass, but you know what? Somebody's got to do it, right? But that's how you install the J-Box just to get started. The rest of it's downhill. Okay. Thanks for tuning in.